The Big East title will be decided tonight in Rocky Mount High, Southern Nash. It's going to be exciting. Hello folks, I'm Josh Walfish alongside Foster Lander. And Foster, you will be there tonight when the Griffons and Firebirds battle for the Big East title. We're gonna do a little bit of complete this sentence. Rocky Mount High wins if
they run the football like they have all season. I mean, they put up almost 350 on a Hunt defense that has not allowed that to anybody. So if they run the football and if they tackle Southern Nash's playmakers, they win that football game.
All right, we'll flip it over. Southern Nash wins if
Brian Foster has been a little bit worried all year about their line being undersized, and obviously Rocky Mount High always has size. They always have athletes. So if they can protect Zach Foster and give him more than a second and a half or 2 seconds to throw the football, that's how Southern Nash wins.
Definitely. You look at Southern Nash, probably the most complete team in terms of the passing game that Rocky Mount High has seen since they played Cornell Powell and Greenville Rose. Granted, I don't think Zach Foster, as you mentioned, is going to have enough time to make the type of deep throws that made Cornell Powell and that Rose offense so effective against Rocky Mount. So it'll be interesting to see how they adapt to the pass. Let's focus in on a player. Who do you think is going to be the most impactful player in tonight's game?
Well, for Rocky Mount High, if Nick Bynum can run the ball the way that he did against Fike, and obviously Fike didn't help themselves by missing tackles on Nick Bynum, but he's one of those guys that he just moves the chains. He does not go down easily. He had 183 against Fike, and if he can repeat that kind of performance, the Griffons will be in good shape.
What I'll fight. So as I mentioned, winner of tonight's game will win the Big East title. But there is another critical Big East game. Northern Nash hosting Wilson Fike. I don't think any of us would have believed this, but if Northern Nash wins tonight, they're in line to potentially get the number 3 seed out of the Big East and knock out both Hunt and Fike from the playoffs, which is mind-boggling. For you, you saw Fike last week. What does Northern need to do if they're going to be able to pull off the upset?
Well, and it seems strange to be saying this based on what we had expected out of Fike. And you look at Fike and they pass the eye test with guys like DJ Daniels, who maybe hasn't done quite as much as you would expect, and AJ Hines at running back. But Northern Nash, they're big, they're physical, and they've played a lot of teams close this year. So if they can protect the football and they can make tackles on AJ Hines, they got a chance.
Yeah, no, the Knights defense has been their strength throughout the entire season. Well, there are a couple other games. Charborough's hosting Northampton County. They're going to be massive favorites. North Edgecombe goes to Robersonville South Creek. They're going to be massive underdogs against the Cougars. Rocky Mount Prep plays Riverside Martin, another underdog. Nash Central goes to Wilson Hunt. That's a big underdog. Southwest going to North Johnson, but the Cougars are a big favorite. So we're really not going to talk about those games, but we'll break them all down for you tomorrow morning when we recap Week 10 across the Twin Counties.